Hello there folks, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so growing up in Brooklyn, I moved to Long Island back in '93. It was always about your neighbors, right? You wanted to have good neighbors. You wanted someone next door to you you could trust. Someone, if they needed something, you needed something to help each other out, right? It's called being neighborly. So who would you rather have? This could solve the argument, right? White or black. Who would you rather have as a neighbor, right? A drug dealer, a sex offender, someone who's been arrested multiple times, or a police officer. So let's make this a multiple choice. A, B, C, or D. I take D every time. I don't know about you, right? You want a drug dealer next to you? You want someone doing drug deals at 1, 2, 3 in the morning? You got kids, you got to worry about that. Worry about your own safety. You want a sex offender next to you? No, I wouldn't think so, right? These seem like to be most of the people the Democrats are backing, so that's my point. Who you want as a neighbor? You want a cop next door to you, or you want someone who's a criminal, right? I'm taking the cop, right? So let's stop this bullshit with the cops, with the racist cops, and we're killing black guys for no reason, okay? So who do you want next to you? You want Jacob Blake, the guy who was a sex offender? He's been arrested multiple times, piece of shit. Eric Gardner, 31 arrests, piece of shit. But he's got 6 kids, so he's a good guy because he was a father, right? Remember the Alton Sterling case? I think it was back in Louisiana. I think it was like 2016. Selling CDs, cops show up, they kill him. Fucking animals go nuts, right? Talking about racist cops and killing another black man. He had a gun in his waistband. Multiple arrests. Violent criminal. And guess what? Sex offender. So who do you want next door as a neighbor? You want Jacob Blake? You want Eric Gardner? You want Alton Sterling, I think his name was, right? Yeah. Freddie Gray. Do you want those guys as a neighbor? Or would you want myself as your neighbor, or a police officer who is honorable, has a job, no criminal record? Who you want as your neighbor? That's all it comes down to. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. You take one side. There's no in the middle. You take one side. You take the cop, or you take the criminal. Okay? It seems like a lot of people in this country would take the criminal, believe it or not. You know, the guy who's probably going to rob your house when you go out for dinner with your family, or when you're not around, is going to, you know, hit your place or catch a stray bullet from him dealing drugs or something. We got to stop defending these criminals, man. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's a large majority or a small majority, but it's just out of control. It's out of control. You know, I take the cop every time. Every time. Well, listen, like I always say, do the right thing. Choose your neighbors wisely. Stay away from drug dealers, sex offenders, and violent felons, and you won't get killed. Okay? Comply or die. Comply or die. Have a nice day. Love you guys. Later.